Hey y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am super duper excited. I have the new Clionadh Deep Sea Treasure palette. I have their Deep Sea Treasure Nail Trio. We're gonna swatch this palette. We're gonna create an eye look. I wanna show you close-ups. These polishes look beautiful. We are gonna play in makeup. I wanna swatch everything. I wanna put these on the eyes. I wanna let you know, is this the Clionadh eyeshadow formula that I know and love and expect from the brand? We're gonna have a good time. Let's jump into it. Y'all, getting started, I do have the nail polish trio here. I'm very excited to be using these. These are multi-chrome nail polishes. I do have two nail polishes from Clionadh when they launched in the Dragon Fruit collection. They are really beautiful. They last really well. I usually paint my toenails with them. And so I'm excited to have these shades. Let me show you a quick close-up of these. So these are gonna have a lot of shift. I think they look really pretty. I'm excited to try these. But the thing that I'm like, so looking forward to playing with is this multi-chrome palette. This is the Deep Sea Treasures palette. You can see we have this underwater theming, and then opening it up, we have a nice big mirror, and we have 8 of Clionadh's multi-chrome shadows. These are magnetic in the pan, the same size as their other shadows. I have bought so many multi-chromes from Clionadh. I absolutely love them. They are a Canadian indie brand, and I'm excited to have this collection of 8. We're gonna play with these today. Let me show you a close-up of the palette, and let me show you swatches. Now for the palette, I did try to show you like the mirror as well, because I think the mirror can be helpful for seeing the shift in multi-chrome shadows, things like that. So I tried to kind of give you close-up action, give you the mirror, give you the swatches. Now this is all deep sea bright accents and varying multi-chrome finishes is what the brand says. Now this says that it is launching May 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I will put that in the description box. This palette is going to retail for, it says approximately $93.50 US. You can use code Heather to save. I do have an affiliate code with the brand. I will put it in the description box if you're looking to save some money. If not, no big deal. Maybe you're just here watching, hanging out. That is awesome too. I hope that you find this video fun. I love multi-chromes. I just think they're so fun. It looks like we have some really strong shifts here. It looks like we have a good mix. You have seen the swatches. I love doing swatches. I think it's so fun, but I do feel like the true test of a shadow is how they apply on the eyes. So this is all multi-chromes, and I've done quite a few like looks lately with no matte shadows, but today I do want to incorporate some mattes. So what I'm going to do is prime my eyes for shadow. I'm going to zoom y'all in. I'm going to throw a couple of mattes on my eyes, and then we're going to use as many of these multi-chromes as possible. I'm going to do the same mattes on both eyes, but we're going to use different multi-chromes from eye to eye because I really just want to get a feel for these shadows. I know the brand. I'm going to know if this is their quality that I expect, and I just want to have some fun with this one. So let me do that. Let me zoom y'all in, let me throw on some mattes, and we will play with all the shifty, shimmery, sparkly goodness. Okay, so I just threw on 2 matte eyeshadows from my Blend Bunny Blends palette. I did prime my eyes with my MAC paint pot in the shade Layin Low. So now we're gonna see how many multi-chromes we can play with on the eyes without like not being able to see them. I still want to give them a good like surface area, you know? So let's do it. Let's kind of do like this row on one eye and this row on one eye. I think that could be fun. You could also kind of break them down into quads if you wanted to do that. That's actually really beautiful. But let's do rows. Let's do row by row. So let's start. Oh, it's so hard to tell because like I look at them dead on and then I turn them to the side and I'm like, it's a different shade. And then I turn them like this and I'm like, no, it's a different shade. So it's not easy to choose. But what I think we'll do is I'll start first I keep changing my mind. I'll start first with Kelp Forest, and then I will go into the bins right here. So Kelp Forest first, and then the bins. I'm going to pick these up on a brush. We're going to put these on the lid. I'm going to spray my brush after I pick up my shadow. I don't want to put a wet brush into a powder shadow. So I'm going to get my brush, dip into the shadow, then I'm going to spray my brush with a little setting spray, makeup mist, whatever you prefer. And we'll kind of just apply those right over here to this eye. Okay, so I've got Kelp Forest on my Sigma brush. Oh, she's pretty. She is pretty. Now, after I get this eye look done, I can kind of move the mirror around on my eye and we can play with the lighting a bit. But right now, I just want to kind of show you the look and like what I would say is like normal lighting to where you can see everything true to color. That's beautiful. You see, like, that's pigmented. I'm not having to build that up. I'm kind of pressing it on, and then I'm blending a little bit like this. That's pretty. Okay, now I have the shade called The Bends, and I'm going to put that right here. So to me, what it's looking like kind of face on is green and purple. Really very beautiful, lots of sparkle. Now, I saw a comment in a recent video where I was playing with these like sparkly shadows, multi-chromes, and they were like, oh, you have so much fallout, you don't say anything about it. I don't care about fallout. I feel like I say that on my channel pretty often, but I just wipe the fallout away. If you are concerned about fallout, like big time, it is a major issue for you, I would say think about your technique. Use glitter primers, glitter adhesive, things like that. Do your eyes first. For me, I'm looking to get the most impact out of my shadows. I don't care if I have to layer them up, if that creates fallout, if I have to pack them, if I have to blend them. I just want the eye look to be what I want it to be, and then I can brush away fallout later. Like, it's such a non-issue for me. I don't even think about it. So you see how much that sparkle is showing up. It's so gorgeous. Wow, I really like that. I want to try to add the other two. So we're going to put one on the lower lash line and we'll put one on the inner corner. So I definitely want to do Saltwater Pearl on the inner corner, which leaves us with Fool's Gold for the lower lash line. This is really an interesting shade. It's like this gold to green to like blue. Like, I would never think that it would shift this way, but it does, and I'm pumped about that. Okay, so I've got Fool's Gold. This is a brush that launched in the Dragon Fruit collection about a year ago from Clionadh, and I did pick this up and I sprayed my brush, and what I want to do is really kind of press this on to this lower lash line, all right in here, and then once I have it pressed on, then I'm going to blend. Now, this is going to get messy, okay? Like I said, it's not a big deal. I just want to be able to blend and use these multi-chromes how I want to. So I'm really going to buff that in because I want you to be able to see this shade. Of course, I want it impactful where I laid it down right at the lower lash line. But now I want to be able to like drag that sparkle around for some real like evil pirate, mermaid, siren type of look, you know? Like, I want to be messy and sparkly. Okay, now let's go into Saltwater Pearl. Okay, this is another Clionadh brush. Ooh, that's like intense. That's like, hi, hello, I'm here. I think that is beautiful. Now, of course, I'm putting it on a small area, so you're gonna see like different things in a shadow depending on the area it's covering. If I took one of these multi-chromes, put it all over the lid, like, you're gonna see so many shifts just because of like my eye shape, the way I move, things like that. But I just wanted to test these formulas on the eyes. So I'm like, let's do the 4 on the eye. We can do it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the little mirror. I know my eyes are deep set, which makes it a little hard when I'm like trying to show in the mirror, just because like it just doesn't necessarily work out. But here's some in the mirror, and then here it is when the lights are a bit dim, like maybe you're, I don't know, walking in a dark place. But so pretty and so sparkly. Okay, let's move on to this eye before I like clean up, do mascara, all of that stuff. So we're gonna do the same placement of shadows. I'm gonna stick with the bottom row so that we can play with all of these on the eyes. And we're gonna do 2 on the lid, 1 on the lower lash line, and 1 on the inner corner. So I wanna start off with Shipwreck, this like purple to burgundy. And then after that, we'll move on to Ring of Fire, this like orange to red. Okay, I've got Shipwrecked, which is dark, and I like that. Something that kind of attracted me to this palette when I first saw the photos, the reveal, was that it had some deep shades and some light shades. And I think when you're working with like 8 colors and like kind of this ocean theme, I think that was really, really beautiful, really good idea. Really like that. Now I will say, because this was gifted to me from the brand, if Clionadh did not send me this palette, I was planning to purchase it. And now that I have seen it in person, I would purchase it for sure. Like, I was gonna purchase it before having it. Now that I have it, I'm like, yeah, if somebody ran in here and stole it from me, I would totally be setting an alarm and buying this, because like these alone, I'm just like, yeah, I need these. Okay, I've got Ring of Fire. Now this is a Sigma brush. This one is like super sparkly. I could kind of tell just in the pan that this was going to have a really beautiful texture to it. Now none of these are like pressed glitters, so FYI, when I say sparkle, I mean sparkle. And that one definitely beautiful. I need to like blend right here. I got a little carried away with my mattes. There we go. Okay, that is so pretty. I like it. I love these 2 shades together. That's, yeah, I'm into it. Now for the lower lash line, let's do this purple over here, Scuba. And then for the inner corner, this is so beautiful. I want to like take a bath in this shade, but I'm not. Maybe later. Not right now. Right now we're going to keep it professional. So I'm going to do this shade on the lower lash line, this shade on the inner corner. Okay, I've got this on a Sigma brush. I'm going to get close, and I'm going to once again press this on the lower lash line, and then I will blend it lower. I'm going to be careful blending this close to the lash line, because I definitely don't want to like flick shadow in my eyeball, you know? That is lovely. I'm going to take my Blend Bunny brush and we're going to go in. This multi-chrome, I don't even know that I can describe this one. So let's pop this on the inner corner. This is like a pink and a green and a aqua. I don't know, but it's fascinating. So I'm just gonna pop this right on the inner corner. Beautiful. Wow, beautiful. Oh, I feel like I've got 2 different things going on. Of course I do, but like sticking to the rose, I really like the combinations that gave me. And then again, I definitely feel like this 4, I mean, use 1 at a time, it doesn't matter, but I'm like loving the colors together. Okay, here is the mirror on this side. Again, not sure how helpful it is, but fun. And then this eye in like dim, darker lighting. Feel like so pretty, so pretty. Okay, I'm going to skip liner and false lashes. I'm going to throw on mascara and something in the waterline, and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, here are the finished looks. I just threw on some mascara, a little bit of liner in the waterline, and I have to say I feel great in both of these looks. I feel like this one is a little like deeper. I think it would be really pretty just like this, but with maybe like a deep black matte in the outer corner. Feeling that. This one I think is like a fun, fresh, bright, more daytime vibes. I just really like both of these. These shadows performed exactly like I expected from Clionadh. So this is my first time using this palette. I will continue to use it and play with it, but I do have a lot of the like stained glass shadows from Clionadh. I have been purchasing them and collecting them for a long time, and this is exactly the quality that I expect from the brand. I really like this cute palette. I like that it's small, you know, I think that's nice, like not overwhelmingly large. We have this cute like deep sea print and then these beautiful, beautiful shades. So I am super happy with this palette. I think this is beautiful, and for me personally, if some crazy makeup maniac ran in here, stole my palette, I could not fight them all fast enough, I will be setting an alarm buying this palette tomorrow because I'm so happy to have these shades in my collection. Now, like I always say, I'm not here to sell you anything. If you were on a low buy and no buy, I hope you stay strong, and I hope you still enjoyed this video. Maybe you can shop your stash, or maybe you're considering purchasing this palette. I hope my video was helpful to you. I just love playing in makeup. The sparklier, the more sparkly, the better. Now, I'll quickly tell you what else I have on my face. Everything will, of course, be in the description box, but I am wearing BK Beauty lipstick in Faith. This shade has not released yet, but it is coming soon. I did a lip swatch video on all the new BK Beauty stuff if you want to see it. For highlight, I chose the Clionadh Fruit Lighter highlighter in Tropico. So that's the glow I have going on today. And then my blush is Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks Face Palette. I just mixed these shades right here for a light little pinky purple flush. I hope whatever you are doing today, you're having an amazing day. Please subscribe. I have lots of videos coming, very exciting videos coming this week, and I will see you then. Bye!